Exciting hour in professional wrestling. It's Ozark Mountain Wrestling with the country's greatest wrestling stars.
Okay, we're ready for another action-packed hour from Manila, Arkansas. And we love it here in Manila. What a crowd we got here tonight. And ladies and gentlemen, to open the show, I want to wish one of my favorite couples happy anniversary. 18 years. How you put up with him for 18 years is beyond me. But ladies and gentlemen, this is the Oblis family. They drove here tonight from Richmond, Indiana. And if he looks a little familiar, he's also the uncle of the Colorado Kid. And I am just so thrilled you guys are here tonight, all the way from Richmond, Indiana, and Ozark Mountain Wrestling. You've watched us the last 18 months grow and grow and grow and grow.
There's a lot of people from Indiana that have heard of him, and they're real proud and real proud of him also.
I know you are. And Mary, she's my best friend here. We like to go to Graceland together and hit all the casinos and all that. But Mary, I know you're proud of Colorado Kid, and we're so thrilled. Can you imagine he brought you to wrestling on your 18th anniversary?
I can't believe it, but I'm glad I'm here.
I know you are. The last time we seen you was the Convocation Center show, and these fans in Manila are just as loud as that.
That's great. I love it.
We're glad you're here. We'll see you again at Christmas. Ladies and gentlemen, it's all going to happen this Friday night at the Jonesboro Sportatorium. What a night it's going to be this Friday night. When I tell you the lineup, you're going to want to get your tickets early. But what a show we got to you. Coming from Manila, Arkansas, my favorite fans in the world, ladies and gentlemen. What a show. Thanks a lot. You have a good time. I'm so glad you're here. Okay, and ladies and gentlemen, also coming to Evansville, Indiana, every Wednesday night, exciting wrestling action. Ladies and gentlemen, the big one coming up in Augusta, Arkansas, at the Augusta National Guard Armory.
What the hell's going on out here? You got these two old people up here celebrating their anniversary. I could be celebrating my anniversary if it wasn't for that bleach blonde Samantha ripping up my wedding dress. I'd be on my honeymoon right now with my baby, and all because of her.
Tell him, baby.
I am very mad. If she comes out here tonight, baby, believe me, I have a surprise for her because I am sick of her running around here like she's one hot mama because she's going to be ugly when I get through with her tonight.
It's OMW Wrestling, ladies and gentlemen, on the air. Exciting tag team match tonight, folks, with the Lightning Express against Brickhouse Brown and Terry Golden. This one ought to be great. In the ring, the Lightning Express, my favorite tag team. Boy, these guys are coming on strong, and they love them in Manila. What a great crowd we had on hand here at Manila at the beautiful Civic Center, and we sure appreciate all the fine folks there. But ladies and gentlemen, I tell you what, Ozark Mountain Wrestling is hot, and it's not by no fluke. The matches this Friday night at the Jonesboro Sportatorium cannot be matched by any other organization in the world. Let me tell you something. The main event this Friday night at the Sportatorium, anything goes. The Colorado Kid teaming with superstar Bill Dundee against the 7-foot giant Brickhouse Brown. Anything goes. There must be a winner. Let me tell you, this one is going to be incredible. Fabulous Lee Hickerson returns to take on Billy McClarty. A newcomer, Gator McAllister. Ladies and gentlemen, an exciting young wrestler. You saw him last week at the Sportatorium against Justin St. John. A lot of new wrestlers coming in, and a special match wanted by the modern-day cowboy, Ronnie Preston, taking on Terry Golden. Big matches this Friday night only at the Jonesboro Sportatorium, and I want to see you folks at ringside. And we're real excited about the matches coming to Augusta this Saturday night, Augusta, Arkansas, at the Augusta National Guard Armory. Come on down, be a part of the crowd. Bell time at 7:30 in Augusta this Saturday night. Brickhouse Brown snaps Ricky Steele over. Reggie Montgomery staying on top of the action. Brickhouse Brown, since returning to Ozark Mountain Wrestling, is on somewhat of a winning streak. There's Terry Golden. And I know the Colorado Kid would be like to be in the ring right now with Terry Golden. But it's Greg Jones, Superstar Dundee, walking by the studio. Come on over here. Always has some great comments for the fans. I tell you what, this thing with you and the Colorado Kid against the Giant and Brickhouse Brown has got out of control.
Well, Bert, as you know, every time either the Colorado Kid or myself is in the ring, we're trying to conduct ourselves as gentlemen or a one-on-one. That was what the match turned out to be. But every time you turn around, either that Giant Warrior is helping Brickhouse Brown out, or Brickhouse Brown is helping out the Giant Warrior. So we just appreciate Ozark Mountain Wrestling, put it all in the ring at one time, and that becomes a tag match. So it's going to be fight night, brother.
It is going to be fight night, and we're excited too, fans. Mark your calendars, because Thanksgiving night wrestling will be at the Jonesboro Sportatorium. So get full with all your turkey, then come on down and see hot wrestling action.
That's right, and Thanksgiving's always been a special time for me. I mean, it's just like, well, what can I say? Jonesboro's been real good to me, so I kind of give thanks every time I come over there, because it's helped feed my family for a long time, and it ain't going to be no different this Thanksgiving Day. And Ozark Mountain Wrestling has a great card put together, and the Colorado Kid and the Superstar is going to have a little turkey, then we're coming down to take care of business.
Yes, sir. And ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know where the Sportatorium is yet, it's right next to Ed's Country Catfish, Highway 1 South in Jonesboro. Anybody can give you directions. Just take Stadium Boulevard South, and we're about 3 miles south of Jonesboro, right next to the most famous restaurant in all of Northeast Arkansas, maybe all of Arkansas. The best catfish house, well, the only catfish house in the area. Terry Golden and Ricky Steele. Bill, you got to like this Lightning Express.
I sure do, I sure do. They're just like everybody. They got to start somewhere, and where else better to start than Ozark Mountain Wrestling. But they're in there with a good old team. Brickhouse Brown been around for a while. There's a good hip toss right there talking about good moves. And the kids are coming along real good. Now, Brickhouse is a sly veteran, though. I know I've wrestled him a lot of times, and I'm going to fight with him the next time I see him in Jonesboro. But you can't sell him short. He's been around a long time, Bert, as you know, and he has learned every trick in the book. Now, this is I don't know what he's doing here. I think he's trying to get the, well, no, he didn't get the kids. The kid got the better of him, which I'm glad to see.
And big action, too, coming to West Memphis now every Tuesday night. Boy, we're busy. Tuesday nights we're in West Memphis. Wednesday night we're in the greatest city. I love Evansville, Indiana. It's so beautiful. Evansville. And then every Friday night in Jonesboro. Man, have you ever been this busy in a while?
Not in a while, Bert. And like you said, we're looking forward to 400 Court Street every Wednesday night. That's in Evansville, Tennessee. And that was a nasty-looking headbutt right there from Brickhouse Brown. And he's going to be up in Evansville, so that's all right. We'll take care of him up there, too. Well, every now and then he can wrestle, like I just said. That was a good old armbar takedown, but the kid kicks out. What can we say? It doesn't get no better than this, Mr. Prentice.
Now, I know you're excited. You just said Evansville, Tennessee, but you know it's Indiana.
Oh, I did. Well, yeah. What can I say? Well, the people know what I'm talking about. I've said that for a long time. Sometimes I get so excited, but they know what I'm talking about. 400 Court Street in Evansville, Indiana. Now, there's Golden tried for a 1-2 count, but never got nothing there. And the kid win a little fight back. That was a nasty old elbow right there. And this Terry Golden has come a long way from the first time I saw him. The guy can wrestle and he can fight. And, well, there's a good old, what would you call that? The kid moved on the leg drop. But here we go now. There's a good arm drag, takedown. Hold the hole, kid. There you go. Tag your brother. They're not brothers. They're just buddies, those guys. I never ever knew they were brothers. There was a kick and a little bit back from Golden's style of wrestling. Now, there's a good arm bar takedown. See, wrestling's what it's all about at Ozark Mountain Wrestling, Mr. Prentice, and I'm just proud to be part of it.
I know you are. We're darn proud to have you here. And I have to make one more comment. You know, we opened on Evansville on November 8th, and a lot of the guys were really tickled because it seemed like it was like your first night in the business. You were so jumpy and giddy and just so happy to be there. And I want the fans in Evansville to know that. We're happy to make that drive every Wednesday and come share 3-4 hours of our life every Wednesday with them fans. And you know, a lot of people say, well, the greatest fans in the world, and that's become cliche. But I mean it when I talk about Evansville. They already, our first week out, have supported OMW bigger than we ever could have thought.
Well, that's right, Bert. And like you said, we was on a first-name basis with most of them there. There's a lot of nice folks out there, and if you start naming one, you'll have to go on, because it's not fair to say one person's name and not the other on television. But as you know, I know a whole lot of folks up there, and they know me, so I'm just looking forward to going back every Wednesday. And the way I left the last time, I just disappeared off the face of the earth to them people up in Evansville. There was no explanation, no nothing. But anyway, that's another story, and we're back now, and OMW is going to be around a long time. I've been coming for 20 years, so I hope we can go another 20.
And we have signed a one-year contract with the Veterans Memorial Coliseum. And, of course, a great television deal with WFIE Channel 14 in Evansville every Friday night. And we will be hot live and otherwise, as you say, 400 Court Street, Evansville, Indiana, every Wednesday night, and happy to be there.
Now, there was a cheap shot with Brickhouse Brand, but it was a good team move. The Colorado kid, see, I know he wants to get hold of Golden. I'm getting so excited there, and bad he's going to get it. But Golden made a good move, threw the kid out, and Brickhouse went around, capitalized, threw him into the... That hurts when the small of your back hits the apron there, Bert. But here we go. They're working good as a team now. And you can't sell them short. They're trying to... I don't know, Brickhouse, like you said, he's come back and he's trying to prove a point, whether he thinks me or the Colorado kid's trying to take over. It's his town. I don't know. But we'll see when the 1, 2, 3 comes at the end of the match, when I get you, Mr. Brown, or the Colorado kid, or whoever wants to wrestle. You know, the kid and I, we got open contracts, and we will wrestle anybody. So it don't matter if it's Golden, or it's Brickhouse Brown, or the Giant and Golden and Brickhouse Brown. We just want to fight, Mr. Prentice.
I tell you, there's a young kid running his mouth around here named Gator McAllister, saying, "Where's Dundee?" like you're ducking from him.
Yeah, well, I know Gator. He's been around a while, too, and you can't sell Gator short. I know the guy that broke him into the business. It was Dirty Dutch Mantell, and we all know what kind of wrestler Dutch was, so I'm sure the kid can wrestle, and he can have a few shortcuts, because Dutch, he would take them all, too. So, Gator, you just talk to OMW. They sign your name on one side of the paper and mine on the other. Me and you'll have a little fight.
I can't believe how the phone in the office ringing. I bet there's over 60 wrestlers a week, Colin, wanting to come into Ozark Mountain Wrestling. And that really shows, you know, when that big interest is here on a nationwide basis, something must be happening in Northeast Arkansas and southern Indiana and all over western Kentucky.
Well, I think it is, and it's OMW. And just like you said, when you're hot, you're hot. When you're not, you're not. And right now, OMW is hot and going to get hotter. And that television up there in Evansville, Indiana, goes about 100 miles around, Mr. Prentice, and I've been to nearly every one of them towns, and it's been a while, and I'm looking forward to coming back to every one of them. So all you nice folks up there, Wednesday night, come see us, 400 Court Street, and we'll be coming to see you real soon, all you neighboring towns.
Absolutely, especially Owensboro. We're coming to Owensboro the first week in December. We'll have more information on that card next week. And all you fans in Jonesboro, Arkansas, you know that Friday night is your night. And let me tell you what, this Friday night is no difference when superstar Bill Dundee and the Colorado Kid literally collide with 7-foot monster Giant Warrior and Brickhouse Brown. There must be a winner in that match. Samantha and Debbie T. Wild tangle one more time. They just can't seem to settle this feud.
They certainly can't, but there's a nasty move. I've had this from Brickhouse, but he stamps on one end of your body and he stomps all the way around it. Well, Brickhouse, brother, in Jonesboro, Arkansas, we want to just find out how much stump you got left. And talking about that women's match, or ladies' match, I think we got one lady, and I would hate to say on television what I think of Debbie T. I mean, anybody can steal somebody else's husband. It's just pretty low to me. I mean, she just blatantly did it. They were best friends. She would go around to her house and everything, and God knows what was going on when Sam wasn't there, but that's another story. Like you said, Samantha will take care of her in the ring. Here's a double team coming to the looks of this. You got to give them credit, Bert. They're working as a team, and oh, it was a vicious drop there. I thought they were going to drop him over his knee, but he didn't. See, now they're just playing cat and mouse with the boys, but anyway, we'll see. Here we go, a handful here. That's not quite legal. Come on, Reggie, tell them about it. Oh, good punch there. The kid's fighting back. You got to give him A for effort or H for heart, whatever you say. But Golden grabbing a hold of him. Well, that was more of a punch than it was a hold, I'd say.
Well, that's all he knows to do. That I tell you what, what bothers me is that kid has some ability, but he wants to take the shortcut. He wants to take what I call the easy way out, but it's going to come back to haunt him in the long run. And I want to plug one more town, and it's actually a town that you convinced me to run. Augusta, Arkansas, Saturday night, November 18th. Bill Dundee is the one who drove through there and said, man, what a nice little town. And I said, okay, I'm going to try it. So, Augusta, if you don't turn out Saturday night, Bill Dundee's going to be in a little hot water.
Well, I hope you all show up there, folks. I just driving through. We was on my way somewhere that had a nice army, and it looked like it was a nice little town to me. And I talked to Mr. Prentice here, and he said, well, we'll go run. So I'm on the spot, folks, so come down and see us, please.
Yeah, we'd love to be there Saturday night, the 18th. But we got a great card in there with you and the Giant, and the lady wrestlers will be there. Colorado Kid, Terry Golden, Justin St. John, Big Lee Hickerson. Let me tell you something. I looked at this crew the other night. I am so excited, the crew that OMW is amassing. The guys are just coming in. They're working hard, and they're really working hard because they want to know the fans got their money's worth.
Well, that's what it's all about. Yeah, I think you said it, or somebody said it, wrestling how it used to be and just the way they like it. And it says wrestling, Mr. Prentice. Now, there's a nice back belly and back suplex. That's what wrestling's all about. Now he's tagging out. I don't know why he would do that. I'd have tried for the cover if it was me, but they might have a different strategy. I think they just want to punish the boy right here, Mr. Prentice. But here we go. What we got now? It's a nice, well, yeah, press slam, power slam, red dropping across the that hurts. I know. I've had it. Well, the signal's over. I just don't know. Well, we'll see. Reggie Camp, well, got his foot on the rope. But like you said, Mr. Prentice, the wrestling's the name of the game, and that's what we try to bring the folks. I mean, but if it can get a little out of hand here, too, so if they want to fight, we'll fight. But I really like to wrestle, Bert, and you know that. And the Colorado Kid likes to wrestle, and that's what this company's all about, is wrestling. There was a good, smart move now. Now we'll see what happens. There's the tag. Come on, kid. Come on. Drop kick. Beautiful drop kick. Give Brickhouse one. There we go. That's another way of getting with it fired up. Another beautiful drop kick. What? Then two in a row. Well, we've got to give them A for effort. They're trying real hard. They're fighting a little bit now, but here we go. What we got here, Mr. I think they're going to throw them together here, are they? I don't know what yet. I think that's what it's all about. Well, there's a vicious elbow. Now a clothesline. Well, you got to hand it to them, Bert. I don't particularly like them or the way they like to wrestle, but they've got it together tonight, and they're working as a team, Brickhouse and Golden. Now, what we got going here, here's a power slam, some kind of power move. Brickhouse looks like he's going to come off the top. Now, that, well, I've had that, too. That hurts. 1, 2, 3. It's all over, Bert.
And your winner, Brickhouse Brown and Terry Golden. I am impressed by this team. My gosh. It's a sunny day at Southern Auto Sales, and everybody's happy because we're selling a lot of cars. Located at Highway 1 South, right next to the brand-new Jonesboro Sportatorium. With me now, David Judd. And David, you let me know today some more information about these cars that I did not know. But these are hand-selected cars. People just don't come and dump these cars. You don't go to these auctions and just pick whatever's there. You go to Memphis, you go to Little Rock, you go to Nashville, and these cars are hand-selected from brand-new car trade-ins. If you have a job, if you have a utility bill in your name, you're going to drive away today, we will give you credit. We don't care when we run your name through that computer if the computer explodes. This is the place for the second chance. We want to help rebuild your credit. You need a car. You got to get to work. You can drive today in a matter of minutes for just 12% down, and if you got a job, you're going to get qualified for credit here at Southern Auto Sales. And the man you need to call, the number's there on the screen, is David Judd, and he's with me today. Tell me about this beauty here. This is a great car.
That's a 90 model. That's a Toyota Corolla.
And how much down to drive this one away today?
$1,200.
$1,200, this Toyota Corolla is in your driveway tomorrow afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I want to see you only one place, Southern Auto Sales, 931-6264, located to the brand new Sportatorium. In fact, when you come out to wrestling, come out an hour early and test drive some of these cars, ladies and gentlemen. You will not be disappointed at Southern Auto Sales. You're going to drive today at Southern Auto, Highway 1 south of Jonesboro. Big-time wrestling returns to Evansville at the Veterans Memorial Coliseum this Wednesday night. Bell time, 7:30 p.m. Already signed, Brickhouse Brown and the 7-foot Giant Warrior will be there.
Let me tell you something. It's been a long time since I kicked some booty in E-Town. E-Town used to be my home. And let me tell you something right there. What does a guy 5'11", 220 pounds do when I come to Evansville? When I got 7-foot tall dynamite behind me, anything that I wanna. Now, Colorado Kid and Bill Dundee, let me tell you something. When we come to E-Town, we come in hard. And you suckers face us, you better pray to God. because we planning on hurting you and taking you out and put a strain in your brain and remove all doubt. Giant, my man, what are you going to do when you get that scrawny Bill Dundee neck in the ring?
Break his neck. I'm going to break it in two.
And what are you going to do to that handicapped crip Colorado kid when he get in the ring with that bum leg?
I'm going to break his knee in two. It'll be finished. He'll be retired from wrestling.
Now, let me tell you something, Burt Prentice. I told you one time, when I was coming back here, I wasn't coming for no bull. I'm coming here taking people out. And I'm going to tell you something. Guys like Bill Dundee and Colorado Kid, brother, when we get to an E-Town, we ain't responsible for what's going to happen.
If you go there to say to me like I told you before, you've never beat me by yourself, you've never beat the kid, and this long drink of water ain't beat nobody, you two are in cahoots. Well, you want a tag match? You got a match. It's the Colorado Kid and me right in Evansville. Your mouth is what gets you into a lot of trouble, brother, and I'm just going to tell you something. In Evansville, Indiana, they've been behind the superstar a long time, and if you want to fight, that's fine. If you want to wrestle, that's fine. And you pay attention, big boy, because you're going to get a wrestling lesson of your life. Don't you worry about it, you punk.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
What's going on?
What the hell's going on here? Terry Golden just come by. Oh, my gosh.
Kid, what? Come on, let's go.
Let me tell you something, Terry Golden. Wednesday night, I'm in Evansville with Bill Dundee. I've got to take the Giant and Brickhouse on first, but you ain't going to be able to hide in that building. You're booked there, that's right, and I'm going to be there. So I dare you to just stick your head out so I can get a hold of it. There's plenty of the kid to go around. Me and Bill's going to be there, like I said.
Man, let's get this attended. We got to look at his legs.
My gosh, Terry Golden just come out and literally clipped the Colorado Kid from behind. But regardless, they're going to be in Evansville at the Veterans Memorial Coliseum this Wednesday night. Anything goes. Brickhouse Brown, the Giant Warrior, against superstar Bill Dundee and the Colorado Kid. And Terry Golden will be there, and Colorado Kid is looking for him. So, ladies and gentlemen, anything can happen at the Coliseum this Wednesday night. Back to action now, ladies and gentlemen. Exciting ladies match. Superstar Bill Dundee right here in the studio with me. In the ring in the black, Samantha against Debbie the Tramp Wild. Says she only weighs 97 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, you know this is one of the most talked about ladies feuds in all of wrestling. Referee in the ring with them, Thomas Lewis. Bill, I tell you what, a lot of people are talking about this feud. It's gone on now for about 8 weeks. They have done everything from rip their clothes apart to rip their hair out. You got some husband stealing going on here.
Well, that's true, and I think that's what it's all about, and the people can relate about husband stealing or wife stealing, whatever. There's nobody likes to be cheated on, and that's what they were. That's what Debbie T and Bull Payne was doing to Samantha. And she said she was her friend, would go over to her house, sit there and talk to her just like nothing was happening. Then when it all came to a head, this is the result of that. And old Samantha's holding her own right here. Looks like a good call. I hope she took her head off with that. What did she say she weighed? 98 pounds? I believe the bottom half weighs 98 pounds there, but there was a good body slam and a cover there. 1, 2. Well, I thought she had her there. I don't know if the referee kind of slow counted there or not. I don't know. I got a little excited. I thought she just wasn't there. But come on, Samantha. Oh, that was that powder? But what does it look like she's tried? Yeah, that's exactly what it is. See what I mean, Bert? I just don't know. I don't know what she's doing here. She just blatantly did that. Didn't care win, lose, or draw. She just blatantly got disqualified. Oh, my God. Here we go. Bull Payne. What's he got in his hand there? That scissors? I believe they're going to give this little lady a haircut, and I just don't know. I just don't know.
Bull Payne's got a pair of scissors. They're going to cut Samantha's hair. Why are they trying to humiliate her like this? My gosh, now Debbie T. Wild has the scissors. They're going to cut Samantha's hair. Well, Soup, there you are. I guess the chair's in the way, the powder's in the way. You were just hitting the ring. You didn't want him to cut her hair.
That's right, and I just thought we're going to talk over this mess for me standing in the ring. Can we do this?
Colorado Kid brought a chair. My gosh, this is out of control. Out of control. Regardless to where the match is Samantha, but my gosh, when she gets Debbie in the ring, ooh, this one's going to be a barn burner. It'll happen in Jonesboro this Friday night.
It's about time you got here. Cameraman, where have you been hiding with the Colorado kid? Let me tell you something, kid. Yeah, I'm back here in the back of the dressing room after I just got finished taking you out one more time. Where have you been, my boy? You've made all these people all these promises, and you've held up to none of them. What have I done? I've made all the promises that I'm leaving you land, that I'm taking you out, and I have taken care of business, brother, something you can't do. So let's get something straight. And that's one thing. Nobody can stop me. Bill Dundee can't watch your back. Nobody on the other side of the dressing room can get the job done. So when it comes down to business, I'm taking care of it all. Colorado kid, quit lying to all you little fans because you know who they're backing. They're behind me because I'm taking care of business. I'm not going back on the things I say. I'm not lying to the people. I'm not telling them that I'm going to see you in the ring any night, given week, any day, like the 28th, and come in crying about my leg. I'm not no-showing the towns. I'm not bitching and whining about who's wrestling who to the office and the promoters here in Ozark Mountain Wrestling to push me down to preliminary matches once again. You know I'm main event material. I'm the top of the crop in this town, brother. So why don't you get off your lazy get in the ring and let me stomp it like it's gonna happen, whether you want it or not, because it don't matter if it's in the ring or in the parking lot. I'm taking you out, and I'm taking you out for good, so get ready for it, my boy.
Boy, this chair is comfortable, ladies and gentlemen, and it can be yours as soon as Monday if you stop by and see my friend Trent at Trent's Rental Centers right there on Nettleton. Ladies and gentlemen, loyalty is a big thing with me, and Trent was one of our first advertisers in the beginning, and he never, not 1 month, stopped with Ozark Mountain Wrestling, and we really appreciate it. And he's sitting right here on the couch right here today. Trent Rowe, thank you so much.
How you doing, Bert?
I tell you, I'm doing great. Ozark Mountain Wrestling is doing great, and you have been a big part of being a sponsorship with us through the Convocation Center show, through the early days when we barely drew 100 people down to ASU Convocation Center. And can you believe a year later that we have our own building, our own 600-seat arena in Jonesboro called the Jonesboro Sportatorium, and we're just tickled to death. But I'm just so proud that you really, month after month, when a lot of them have come and gone, a lot of them are back, you stayed there, and we really appreciate that.
Well, proud to be a part of it, Bart. It's been good for us. We've got a lot of customers from Ozark Mountain Wrestling, and it's helped us a lot.
Well, let me tell you something, and you know why? Because you have quality. This isn't some junk you're going around picking up. You really take your time and get the good stuff for these folks. The high quality, from the lamps to the televisions to the refrigerators. You have vacuums. You have cedar chests I've been trying to talk you out of. Gorgeous tables. And Christmas is coming, Trent. And Christmas is a big time of year here, huh?
You bet. Everything we've got is fully warranted for 18 months, Bert, so we're going to buy a product that's going to hold up.
Let's explain to them again. Is it pretty easy credit at Trent's Rentals?
All you got to do is come in and fill out a rental order. We take down who you are, where you live, where you work, 3 people that know you with a phone, verify that information, collect the first week or month's rent, deliver the product to your home.
So if you have a job and 3 people that like you, and we'll say you're an okay dude, you're going to walk away with anything in the store today, huh?
Absolutely.
There you got it. Trent's Rental. The phones are ringing right now, ladies and gentlemen. The number's there on the screen. He's easy to find. Right there. Give him the exact address here on Nettleton.
We're here at 2903 East Nettleton University Shopping Center, next door to Big Star.
You can't miss that. Trent's Rentals, ladies and gentlemen, the only place I want to see you do your Christmas shopping. If you're looking for a major appliance, television, check here first. Trent Rowe will treat you better than anybody in my whole viewing area.